from Tesla, and I have $1,633.38 to budget. July has been exhausting and expensive. I was already over budget in the first half of the month to begin with because my folks needed some help when my grandfather was in the hospital, and unfortunately, he did pass away. So I have been traveling, helping out with just a few aspects of the funeral arrangements. And I already covered my overspending for my month ahead fund. I overspent my already overstretched July budget by another $409.36. I don't really want to go over all the little and big things that added up to that amount because the funeral was yesterday and I don't know that I want to discuss those details yet or ever. So I just covered it from month ahead and starting fresh mostly in this half of the month. Oh, and I also covered my investments for this portion as well. I like seeing them in my yearly report, but I think I'm just going to start filling them out before the budget video and stop mentioning it because it's the same every single time. It's 570 because I'm not always trying to put in extra or anything like I was last year. So for fuel, I arrived back in town last night and those tanks cost 40.11, and I need to fill up again today actually, but I am thinking that since I'm staying in town or thinking I won't need more than 45. That is a total of 85.11 in fuel. In service, I've been too busy to get my oil changed, but I have to because now my car is making like weird noises. And two of my brothers were telling me, oh, it's so easy. You could do that yourself. And I'm like, okay, well, if it's so easy, then you do it. But nobody did it. It's still up to me. Surprise, surprise. So, onto home care. I don't know how I missed this, but when I was looking through it, I normally put like 1,500 here at the beginning of the month, and the electricity company already emailed me to tell me it was going to be 189.88. So I guess I have to pull that from my month ahead. I don't know how I forgot to add that amount in before. So that'll zero out. And then durables. I think I figured out why Chip has been having accidents inside. I noticed the grass in the back has gotten super overgrown since my HOA only takes care of my front yard and my yard trimmer has stopped working. I'm going to replace it, not only because I should get my yard in order, but because also I noticed that Chip, being a Chihuahua mix with tiny legs, he does not like to go outside when the grass gets too tall. I think he gets intimidated when the plants start to get bigger than him. So hopefully that will fix that issue. I'm gonna put 220 in groceries, knowing full well I know I spend way too much on food for a single person because I don't just buy necessities and my frozen meals. I also buy like ice creams and lemonade and Coke and special spices. I bought a spice last week that was like $10 on top of the meal box kits, that I get. So it just all adds up. It could be worse. I could be using that money on cocaine or something, right? I mean, no, I wouldn't use it on cocaine. I shouldn't make excuses. I spend what I spend and I should just own up to it. I got late night Whataburger coming back on my drive. That was $9.62, which I cannot believe chicken strips cost that much these days. It's not cool. Personal care, I honestly could and probably should put a little here, but I gotta leave that empty. And then giving, I I really don't see how I can give any more this month. I think next month I'll hop back on that train, but this month I am not. I mean, I am already at negative $1,765 this month, so I'm sorry, feel bad about it, but I'm gonna leave that empty. And obviously, if I can't even put towards that, then fun money, stuff for Chip, miscellaneous, that's all zero. That's like it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else I could put money towards. If I do end up eating out or something, I'll pull from groceries, but like that's like my only flexible spot because I've got to put the rest of this back into my sinking funds, which I'm still negative in. I'm still negative $612 basically, and I know that this is the fourth month out of the year, out of 7 months, 4 out of 7 months where I'm negative. Not, counting the money I set aside for investments. I was told by my management I'll be getting a bump in title and a raise probably starting in September, which is nice. It may help in the financial arena, but I lost my motivation to be self disciplined with my money super quickly this year. I still need to know where my money is going and have some control over it, which is why I'm still like doing and sharing my budgets and making sure that all my accounts are reconciled. But it's like not what I care about very much right now. Right now, I want to decompress and focus on the things that I do have instead of the things that I don't, like money. And, I've got my health and a lot of family still, and my dog, who is like my only source of serotonin. And everything else out of that can wait, and it's just going to have to bounce back in its own time. I'm not rushing myself, and I'm not going to stress myself out. I know this must be a very motivating video for you to watch. Yeah, everything in its own time. Everything will work out the way it's supposed to. So I just got to be chill about it. There are other things on my mind, and that's okay. So that's just all I have for now. So I guess I'll talk to you later. I hope your July has been going good and continues to stay good, and I'll see you later. Bye.